Hello everyone, this is Amit Aura from EcoVisioner. I hope you have watched my two previous videos on national income. Today I'll be explaining to you in detail the precautions while calculating national income. After this class, you will be able to answer all the questions linked to what is added and what is not added in the national income and the reasons behind it. But before we start with the precaution, we should know the difference between factor incomes and transfer incomes. So students, very easy. This income को हम कमाते हैं means we give something in return. It's an earned income. So factor income is an earned income which land, labor, capital and entrepreneur or enterprise earns. Whereas transfer income is the income for which we don't give any factor services in return. ये हमें फ्री में मिलती है. इसके लिए हम कोई भी एक्सचेंज में कोई भी चीज नहीं देते हैं. So for example, rent, interest, profit and wages are earned incomes. They are factor incomes, whereas scholarship, taxes, remittances, old age pension, pocket money, these are all which we get without giving anything in return. So what is the concept? Why are we doing these concepts? So we are doing these concepts because factor incomes are added in national income, whereas transfer incomes are not a part of national income. So let us solve few questions linked to factor incomes and transfer incomes. The first part says compensation received from the employer. Very much I have worked for the employer, so I am earning factor income. Bonus received on Diwali, bonus given to the worker as he's working becomes factor. If it was a gift on Diwali, it becomes transfer. Birthday gift, as I said before, is a transfer. Nothing is given in return. Profit earned, of course, is factor which enterprise earns. Claim received from insurance company is a transfer. Without working, we get unemployment allowance is a transfer. Scholarship earned by a student without anything in return is a transfer. Old age pension, of course, is a transfer. Whereas retirement pension, if given in the question, it is a deferred wage, so it's a factor income. Whereas wages received by a worker is a factor income. So factor incomes are earned incomes, transfers are one-sided without giving anything in return. I hope you understood. Moving on to the precautions, the main precautions to be taken while answering the questions or while calculating national income. The first precaution and the short form which you can learn is SWIFT. SWIFT is not added in both domestic and national income. So what does SWIFT stand for? SWIFT stand for first, the sale of second-hand goods. Why are we not adding the sale of second-hand goods? Because this is already added in the year of its sale. अगर कोई गाड़ी 2020 में बिकी है या बनी है, तो उस साल की नेशनल इनकम में आ चुकी है. जब उसको हम दोबारा बेचते हैं, when we sell it again this year, it is not added. Although the commission earned by a second-hand car dealer is very much a factor income of this year or factor payment of this year, so it is added. So answer is commission earned by the second-hand goods dealer is yes. Sale of second-hand goods is no. Second, windfall gain. So what is windfall gain? Windfall gain is a gain for which we don't work. It's like a lottery. Or the value of your stock increases due to any natural calamity or any other reason. The value, the extra value which increases through which you gain a lot, that is windfall gain. So you won a lottery, you won a game, you went to Kaun Banega Crorepati and you won 50 lakh rupees. It is windfall gain. So it is also not added. I stands for two here, illegal activities and intermediate expenditure. Illegal activities are not added in the national income as under the law they are not considered. They are the part of national income. Whereas I also stand for intermediate expenditure, that is also not added in the national income because it is already a part of final expenditure. Coming to point number 4, it says financial transactions which include shares, sale of shares, bonds, debentures, even sale of a land or plot, can be a financial transaction. They are not if you earn something from this, it is not added into the national income or domestic, as it does not add to any productive activity. It is just a paper transfer or a title transfer. But again, if any broker who helps you sell these shares or bonds, so brokerage earned by a broker, say Angel Broking, sharekhan.com, they are brokers. So they earn commission, 2% commission on a deal, on selling of a share. Yes, it is added because it's a factor income. And T here stands for transfer payments like taxes, scholarships, pocket money, old age pension. These are all transfer payments, one-sided payments, not added in the national or domestic income. Very easy to learn. SWIFT is not added in the national income. SWIFT, second-hand goods sale, windfall gain, intermediate or illegal financial transactions and transfer payments are not added. One thing which you have to add is the imputed value of ओनर्स ऑक्यूपाइड हाउस. अगर मैं अपने घर में रह रहा हूं, जो मेरा अपना घर है, उसकी 1 साल की 1 ईयर रेंटल वैल्यू इज एडेड इन दी. क्योंकि अगर मैं उस घर में ना होता, इफ आई वाज नॉट living in that house, I would have taken the house on rent, or I would have given this my house on rent. So therefore that 1 year rental which I receive, which is the value of the house for 1 year rental value, is added in the national income. One more thing which is very, very important while calculating national income or answering the questions on whether it is added or not is the payment of interest. So very easy to classify the interest payments here, because if we understand that what is the use of the loan. So if the loan is taken for productive purpose, अगर हमने बैंक से लोन लिया है और उसको इन्वेस्ट कर दिया है for productive, it's a productive loan, then the interest paid on that loan is surely added in both national and domestic income. So answer will be yes, if it is a productive loan. But if the loan is taken for consumption purpose, so I have taken a loan to buy a bike. So that is not an investment, that is consumption purpose. So whatever interest I pay on that bike loan is not added in the national income. But if a firm has taken a loan from a bank to buy a machine, it is certainly added in the national income. So productive loan, yes. Consumption loan, no. Government, general government and individuals, they take consumption loans, so not added. Whereas firms and banks, they use that money for productive purposes or for as capital formation or investment, they are added. The interest paid is very much a part of national income. So before we end the class, we should discuss few questions which have been coming in boards कि ये national income या domestic income में add होते हैं कि नहीं होते हैं. अब इसमें domestic के आंसर अलग हैं, but this question here is of national income. So let us do with the national income concept. So first is payment of profit tax. I told you before, tax is a transfer. So any tax, be it a part of profit also, is not added because it's a compulsory transfer. Second, payment of interest by an individual. So I told you before, individual takes the loan for consumption purpose, so it is not added because it is consumption purpose loan. Payment of interest by a bank. बैंक इंडिविजुअल की सेविंग्स को इन्वेस्ट करता है प्रोडक्टिव में, प्रोडक्टिव, so it is added. And also when individual receives its on savings, it's a factor income. तो क्योंकि ये फैक्टर इनकम, उन्होंने वो इंटरेस्ट फैक्टर इनकम कमाया है. Old age pension is a transfer, therefore not added. Interest received by a bank, again interest, but loan is taken by a multinational company, a firm takes a loan for productive purpose, so it is added. So productive purpose. Scholarship is a transfer, so not added. Earning of individual from sale of shares is a financial transaction, so not added. Shares, bonds are not added. Lottery prize is a windfall gain, so not added. Receipt from sale of plot is again a title transfer, not added. Addition to stock is of course a part of capital formation. Stock is my investment, capital formation, part of GDCF, so added. Profit earned by foreign bank in India. अब यहाँ पे confusion है. Foreign bank earning in India is a part of domestic income of India, but not national income. So not added because it's a part of FITA for your factor income to abroad. Domestic income, yes, because it is generated in the domestic territory of India. National income, no, because it goes out as factor income to abroad. Profit earned by an Indian bank in Argentina, opposite answer. Domestic income, no. National income, yes, as a part of FIFA. So added. Payment of electricity bill by the school is an intermediate expenditure. उसके पैसे आपकी फीस में added हैं. So therefore it is not added. बहुत लोग कंफ्यूज रहते हैं regarding the next part. Purchase of uniforms for nurses by a hospital, it's also a part of intermediate expenditure. That uniform is used up in the process of giving health services, so not added. Transport expenses, again intermediate expenditure, not added. Bonds, again financial transactions, not added. Fees paid to a lawyer by a firm, intermediate expenditure. यही फीस हमने पे की होती. Household should have paid for its civil cases, your own family disputes. Yes, it is added, but it becomes intermediate expenditure when the lawyer is paid by a firm, so not added. Fees paid by a student, very much a part of final expenditure, private final expenditure. Then commission received by a share broker is a factor income, added. मेहनत की है उसने इसके लिए. Money received from selling of a second hand bike, no, not added. So these were the very important questions which have come in boards, and you can see this video again and understand the concept. And also, if you want some worksheets related to this topic, you can download the EcoVisioner app. Free tests and subject-based material are also available on EcoVisioner app. For economics coaching, if you want personal coaching or group coaching, you can contact me on 9891203546. Bye. I'll be back with the class number 4 very soon. Bye.